Good evening. Governor Bruce Rauner has taken executive action to reduce Illinois' debt on his first full day in office.
Now, the governor issued several executive orders in the last 2 days dealing with debt, among them one that requires state agencies to make cuts. News 3's Giles learned if that move can make even a dent in Illinois' huge budget problem.
Jayla and Dennis, Governor Rauner's grappling with a multi-billion-dollar budget hole right now. He's taken immediate action that will require state agencies such as the Illinois Department of Natural Resources to rein in spending. This could affect everything from projects to personnel.
We must be united in our willingness to sacrifice.
A prominent theme in Governor Rauner's inaugural address, sacrifice.
Sacrifice by all of us.
When it comes to the state budget, Rauner starts with himself, chopping his salary to $1 and declining benefits, but he's also cutting expenses statewide. His executive order requires all state agencies to freeze non-essential spending.
Our government has spent more than we could afford.
Southern Illinois University political science expert John Jackson calls the move largely symbolic. Illinois has cut government spending for years and has the lowest number of state jobs per capita in the country.
If there was a lot of waste and fraud out there, it would have been squeezed out long ago.
The governor's order means agencies like the Department of Transportation will make mandatory cuts. The governor determines what jobs and what services qualify as non-essential, and that's where things get murky.
Who is non-essential? Who's not going to come to work the next day? Who's not going to get paid? What services are not going to be performed? That's where the real tough choices come.
The governor is looking to make a dent in a multi-billion-dollar state debt. No word yet on exactly what he'll decide to cut.
And when that list comes out, it's going to make a lot of people angry.
So Rauner gets to decide what's non-essential. Did any of the state agencies you talked to today have any ideas about specifics?
Right, so I spoke to the Department of Transportation, the Department of Natural Resources. They don't really, it's too early to tell yet. They don't know exactly what's going to be specified. But what was in that executive order is that they're going to have a lot harder time entering into contracts, giving out grants. They're also going to have a lot of trouble with out-of-state travel. They have to get that approved by the Office of Management and Budget. And they're also going to have to cut down on energy consumption, which just boils down to turning off the lights when they're not using the building.
All right, thanks.